just really good. I don't know, it's kind of like that expression, like if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, then he'll overfish the ocean, and a lot of the fish will be extinct. One of my main goals in comedy is to get a special on Netflix before the ice caps melt. Like the UN predicts that by as early as 2035, there could be no sea ice anywhere in the sea. So I don't have a lot of time left. But it's okay. Everyone seems pretty chilled. Unlike the ice caps, am I right? Yeah. To help stop climate change, David Attenborough has become vegetarian at 93. It's a huge sacrifice. But yeah, it is kind of starting to feel a bit like the end of the world. But the end of the world means different things to different people. So like the Christians believe that during the end of the world, everyone who's lived a good life and has been a good person gets shot up into heaven. So maybe about 10% of Christians. Hypothetically, if that happened tomorrow, let's say, who here, like the Christian apocalypse, who here thinks that they wouldn't get raptured?
I'm fucked.
Okay, so you go first. What was your name?
I'm Dan.
So Dan, don't worry. I took an online course and I'm now an ordained priest.
Oh, right, cool.
I didn't have to do anything involving children. Just fill out some forms. Okay, so Dan, when was your last time since your confession? Like your last confession?
Oh, I mean, we're counting decades at this point. I mean, at least I would say 18, 19 years maybe since, yeah.
18, well, let's do 19. Are you sorry for your sins for the past 19 years?
Not really.
So I want to remind you that
I've enjoyed quite a lot of them.
At this point, it's hell on earth outside. Like fire's falling from the sky, demons are walking the planet, like dementors are flying around, sucking the souls from people's faces. I think that's the wrong book. Anyway, the point is it's not a good time. Well, would you say you're sorry for your sins since then?
I mean, it's a bit late now.
For the purposes of this joke.
Yeah, yeah, all right, I repent. You got me.
Dan, you are forgiven.
Ah, thank you.
Heaven, boom. Anyone else? I have to warn you that there's a chance that this is all made up. Like, it's far more practical trying to get a seat on Elon Musk's rocket. Comedy can unite us, apart from when famous actors try to fight us. Let go of the rage, turn a different page, and look for different ways to engage that doesn't involve me being upstaged. Involved in a fight because someone feels so strongly that they're right. Despite it not being polite, I have you guys in my sights. So, no violence tonight. My kicks are tight. A little bit about me, so I'm neurodivergent. Which means I think in a different way compared to most people. Like, when I was in high school, one of my teachers thought that I had ADHD, which is a neurological condition where you struggle to focus for long periods and you're easily distracted. He made me take a test, and I found out that I don't have ADHD. He was just terrible at his job. I felt so good going to school that day. You see, you're the problem. You need to work on your storytelling skills. I used to ask audiences to shout out what kind of neurodiversity that they thought that I had. I'm not doing that again. That was not a good time for me. I'm autistic. No applause. Okay. Thank you. I think that's why I feel so comfortable, like doing comedy and like being on stage, because I get to tell everyone at length about my specialist subject, myself. My biggest fear is dying alone, which is why I plan to die during a busy family event. Like, I'm not dying unless there's at least 30 people there to watch me. I'm vaccinated. I'm already autistic, so I thought it's the worst that could happen. And I got the vaccine in a car park, so you know it's high quality stuff. I'm triple vaccinated, 3 different vaccines, same car park. So as you guys can probably tell, I'm pretty woke. Like, the toilet at my flat is gender neutral, and I only watch ethical porn, which sometimes is difficult because it seems like most porn now is either super aggressive or involves a fake family member. If you're not laughing, you're learning. I just kind of live down the road in Leith. Is anyone here from Leith, from there?
Yeah.
A few people. For those of you, most rooms seem like you're not. For those of you that don't know Leith that well, the best way I can describe it is 2 weeks ago I saw a pigeon with a joint in its mouth. And now that pigeon is my weed dealer. He does deliveries. Deliver who?